And welcome and greetings from New York City. It's a beautiful night here in New York, and really feels like fall is in the air. And fall is really one of my favorite seasons because it really, to me, kind of symbolizes a new starting place for people. So if that's something that you're looking for, kind of a fresh start or some fresh ideas for kind of back to school season, then you're definitely in the right place. So again, thanks for taking some time. We're going to keep it short and sweet and share the Shaklee effect with you. So as Roger said, my name's Jen Morris. I will be celebrating my 7-year anniversary with Shaklee coming up in October. And I'm really honored to be the first person to be asked to be part of the series, so no pressure, right? But anyway, I'm really excited to share because Shaklee is an amazing company that's done some really incredible things for my lives and the lives of so many people who I love and know. So Shaklee is the #1 natural nutrition company in the United States, and it really is one of America's most trusted brands. And so we're really all about offering better health for everyone and a better life for anyone. And so for the next couple minutes, I'm going to talk about how Shaklee might be able to help you achieve what you want for your health or even a better quality of life. So hopefully that sounds good for everybody. All right, so that picture that you're seeing on the screen was me before Shaklee. I hope that I hope you would think I look a lot better now if you could see me in person. But as you can probably see in that not so flattering photo, I wasn't taking really good care of myself. I live in New York City now, but I'm born and raised Ohio gal. And, I grew up eating kind of that standard American diet. So, convenient food and lots of white flour and some fast food and pizza and stuff like that, because that's just kind of, what we did. And unfortunately, what a lot of people still continue to do. And, my weight was never an issue until I really went to college. Externally, I may have looked healthy, but internally, I actually was pretty sick all the time. I had a lot of allergies, a lot of immunity challenges as a kid. And so I really kind of grew up using, tissues. I always had tissues all over me. And I got allergy shots weekly that we drove about 3 hours round trip to get from a specialist. And was taking all sorts of, over-the-counter medications so that I could really just kind of treat the symptoms. But wasn't really aware of the fact that there was actually ways to kind of treat the underlying condition and get rid of the symptoms altogether. So I didn't really come into that part of my life until my acting career took me to New York 8 years ago. And then I started to juggle multiple jobs in order to simply survive, simply make ends meet. And there are so many people out there who are really in the same situation right now. So my situation was no different. I was, working, numerous jobs, working really long days, and I was exhausted, and I really began to burn out. So my health challenges remained an issue. I was gaining a lot of weight. I gained about 30 pounds since I went away to college. And so here I was in New York City, there to pursue my dream to be an actor, and I was just burned out. And around that time, as fate would have it, I was introduced by a lovely couple to Shaklee. Had never heard of the company, and, had a lot of questions and a lot of hesitations. But finally, I found myself sitting on a couch, hearing a presentation just like this, and I was really impressed by what I heard about the integrity of the company, about the clinical studies, and a lot of the things you're going to hear a little bit about tonight during our time together. So I decided I had nothing to lose, and so I tried a couple products, and the result was really amazing. I got my energy back. I started feeling better. Slowly and gradually and healthily, I lost the weight, and I've kept it off now. I lost about 30 pounds in about 3 to 4 pant sizes, and I've kept it off. And I started doing things I never thought I'd be able to do, like running. I've now run, 2 half marathons and a couple 10Ks, things that in my early 20s I really was not physically capable of doing. As I started using the products, I had a great experience. I started naturally sharing them just like you would if you went to a great restaurant or saw a great movie. You tell your friends. So that's what I started to do with Shaklee products, and I started getting a check in the mail. And that was exciting to me because I was a starving artist. And so I decided to kind of take a little more of a look at the Shaklee opportunity. And what I found was really an opportunity to create my life by design and not by default. And so some of the, outcome of that has been building a business, a full-time income through the Shaklee opportunity, being able to share some of that success with some of the people on the screen, my parents, my fiance, traveling to places like Kenya and Paris and the Playa del Carmen, and getting to work with some of the coolest people, I think, in New York City and also throughout the United States. So it's truly been a blessing. And so really, it's something for you to think about. This is a question that I ask myself. Are you where you want to be in your life? And for me, it was a resounding no. 8 years ago, I was not where I wanted to be, and in a variety of ways. How are you feeling about your health or fitness level? Are you kind of like I was, sick and tired all the time and never having enough energy to get everything done that I need to get done in my day? Maybe you've looked at some different ways to do it, but you're just really not sure where and how to start. What about your work and your family? So many of us spend so much of our time out of the house and in an office or away from our family and, our friends or loved ones. And, it's really out of balance. So, are there times where you really wish, wow, I really wish I had some more flexibility, so that I could spend more time with people who I love? What would that be like for you? And what about the lifestyle? Are you living the lifestyle you've always wanted? Maybe you want some more time to just spend more time doing things that you like, whether that's hobbies or fitness or travel. I love to travel. And so when I heard there was an opportunity to travel with Shaklee and earn free trips, that definitely got me thinking and dreaming. And you might be listening and you're in a situation of living from paycheck to paycheck. And maybe you're wondering how to get out from under, some debt, or you're just trying to plan ahead to avoid future debt, like college savings for young children, or maybe children you don't even have yet. But we have to start planning ahead to make sure that when we, have this great long life, that we still have the lifespan or the lifestyle that we want as well. So what if? What if you could lay the foundation for a lifetime of good health? What if you could define a better balance between your work and your family? And what if you could live a life completely designed by you? What if? Good question, right? What if you could do all of these? And that's really what the Shaklee effect is all about. So for almost 60 years, Shaklee has been helping people to attain exactly these kind of dreams for themselves and also for their families. And, a lot of times I talk to a lot of people and a lot of people are really just disillusioned. They really don't think it's possible to make this kind of change in their lives because, quite frankly, it just seems so overwhelming. But Shaklee and I personally believe that if we take small and positive steps forward each day, transformation truly becomes possible. And that's what we call the Shaklee effect. Now, there are a lot of different reasons that people get involved with Shaklee, and there are various points of entry with Shaklee, which is something that I really appreciate. So you can see that the first way is you can use the products that Shaklee offers. We're going to talk about a couple of them today. And you can experience the change in your health that they can really help bring about. You can also share the products and your life-changing results with a community of people around you. And then you can actually earn some discounts on products, a little extra spending money, or maybe enough to cover, a car payment or something fun like that. Now, that's kind of the journey I took. I started using them. I got excited, so I started sharing them. And then the third option is to actually build. So you can actually increase your Shaklee effect by building a team of people, who are like-minded, so that you have the potential to earn significant income. Now, that could be further enhanced by something we call the Fast Track program, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. It is something, though, you can do in your spare time, your part-time, or your full-time. So we're all in different situations right now, but Shaklee really offers flexibility, which is something that a lot of people are looking for. So whatever that time is that you have, and if your life doesn't really reflect everything you want right now for yourself or for your family, please know that you're not alone. There are so many people out there, and a lot of people probably listening to this today. There's almost 450 people listening to this right now. So most of us are here because we want something to change. People want to look better. We want to age healthily. We want to feel great at every stage of our lives. We want a better work-life balance. We want to earn money in a way that's consistent with our values. That's something that's really important, I think, especially to a lot of people in my generation. We're concerned about being ready for retirement, whether that's 5 years from now or whether that's, 35 years from now. We have to start thinking about that. People are also finding it tough to enter or, in some situations, re-enter a traditional job market. And people want, lives and homes that are healthy and toxin-free, and also to really take part in a healthy environment. So Shaklee has solutions that are very universal needs and desires. Now, what's also really powerful and exciting about Shaklee is that we are part of many global trends. So if you look at these trends on this, on the screen, they are critical needs in markets that are expanding in response to them. And Shaklee is really at the intersection of 5 massive global growth trends that are predicted to continue to grow to $3 trillion, which is a big number. And, Shaklee's product families really fall within these trends and are in these growth categories. So that's really good for us today and also into the future as these trends continue to grow and ultimately to explode. So Shaklee is always been a different kind of company, and it's one that's really founded on principles. And this is really where I started to perk up when I started hearing about some of the history of the company. So Dr. Shaklee, you can see there on the left of the screen, he really taught that you should do all that you can do to be what he called in harmony with nature, and also to operate by the golden rule, which is to treat people the way you yourself would want to be treated, and by doing so, success will come to you. So our founder, Dr. Shaklee, was really an innovator in a philosophy who in 1915 created one of the first multivitamin supplements in the world. And he believed that nature holds the answers to a long and really healthy and vibrant life. And he also believed that science could unlock these secrets. So his focus was on wellness, keeping people healthy. Now, in 1956, he decided that the best way to get some of these products into people's hands on a larger scale was by word of mouth, something that, again, we do every single day. People simply sharing the best health and earth-friendly products with other people. Now, a question, how many corporations these days operate on principles that include being responsible for the environment and putting people first? There really are not always a lot of those. So nearly 60 years later, Shaklee today is the #1 natural nutrition company in the U.S. and one of America's most trusted brands. And 10 years ago, we were purchased by the gentleman on the right of your screen, Roger Barnett. Now, Roger is a leader with a vision. I have the honor and privilege of knowing Roger and having some wonderful conversations with him, and he truly believes that one person at a time, Shaklee has the ability to make a difference in the health and well-being of people on really a global basis, and to help ensure that the future health of our planet. So it's really our common mission and goal to provide a healthier life for everyone and truly a better life for anyone. And we do this by keeping promises, valuing safety and quality over what's easy to do, and putting the well-being of people on our planet first. And that's really Shaklee's DNA, and we've been at it a very long time. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Shaklee difference. Now, Shaklee products are different. They are always safe, they always work, and they are always green. So what does all this really mean? Let's break it down a little bit. Well, first of all, Shaklee uses science to unlock the secrets of nature. It's not based on hype or fads. We all see headlines every day for, the latest innovation and everything, but Shaklee really looks at all that, but they really make sure that there's scientific backing and testing, before they do anything. So that means the average length of time that our customers use our products is 18.5 years, which is incredible brand loyalty. Our products are all backed by 100% satisfaction guarantee, and we've invested over $250 million in research and development, which is a hefty sum of money, just, dedicated to, making sure that we are continuing to be innovative in our research. We have over 100,000 quality tests annually that we conduct to make sure that our products are always safe and will do no harm. And we're also very environmentally minded, so much so that we were the first company in the world to be certified climate neutral in the year 2000 by offsetting all of our carbon emissions, which is a huge feat. And we've continued to do that every year since, even with massive global expansion. We also have a lot of athletes and Olympians who use our products. In fact, Shaklee has fueled over 121 medals earned by these athletes, which is very cool. And I've had the opportunity to meet some of these athletes and talk to them and hear their Shaklee stories, and it's very inspiring. And also, Shaklee is really known, again, for putting its money where its mouth is and doing lots of amazing clinical research. And they have over 100 scientific papers, and 90 of them which are actually published in peer-reviewed journals and publications. So if anyone listening is, in the medical field or in the research and science field, you probably know what that means better than anybody, but it's no easy feat, and we're very proud of our scientific heritage. And, there's really no better way to showcase this than through the 2007 landmark study, which definitively showed that changing brands really can change your life. So Shaklee proved this in 2007 when they had a groundbreaking study that was conducted in collaboration with researchers from the University of California, Berkeley School of Public Health. And this landmark study was actually published in the Nutrition Journal. And it showed that long-term Shaklee nutrition users clearly demonstrated lower levels of some of the most important heart health biomarkers that have been recognized by the American Heart Association as compared to non-supplement users. So a couple of things you're seeing there on the screen, some things you might know if you've gotten some blood work done, and some things that might be new to you. But the first one, triglyceride levels. So these are actually fats that can deposit on blood vessels. So lower levels of triglycerides have been shown to help improve heart health. So that's a good thing. Homocysteine levels. Homocysteine is an amino acid that is produced naturally in the body, and lower levels of homocysteine in the blood actually support optimal heart health as well. And total cholesterol is HDL cholesterol ratio. So HDL cholesterol helps remove the bad cholesterol from the blood. So a lower total cholesterol to HDL ratio also helps improve heart health. And I think the coolest one here is C-reactive protein. So C-reactive protein is found in the blood, and it measures the body's response to biological stress. So lower levels of C-reactive protein helps improve heart health. So you can see definitively that, Shaklee supplement users had lower levels of, all of these things I just mentioned in comparison to non-supplement users. So it was really exciting to see and know that, the proof's really in the pudding. So that was really great. So Shaklee products are indeed life-changing, and, by combining the best products with regimens that work for you, you can start with nutrients to improve how you feel every day. And then you can add solutions for your most important health priorities and concerns. And that's what I did. I started with some foundation nutrition to get my body back in shape, and then I started to add different things based on different goals I was trying to reach. And now if you come into my, albeit small New York City apartment, you will see Shaklee products everywhere. They're it's part of my lifestyle and my day-to-day routine. And, with these small steps, you can expect long-lasting results and also positive impact on your life. And then as you share the life of those around you. So what's most important to you? You're going to see some different regimens here on the screen. And there are really some questions that can help you determine which Shaklee solutions are right for you. So, are you looking to ensure that you're getting the right nutrition every day? There might be some things that you're concerned about as you age, and the healthy solutions with Smart Heart, our great Smart Heart regimen are really good there. What's your most important health concern? Is healthy weight something that's interesting to you? Maybe you're looking to lose 10 pounds or just maintain a healthy weight. You need some help, some good tools to do that. Is healthy skin an important thing for you, making sure that you're using toxic-free skincare solutions? And of course, are keeping toxins out of the home important for you as well? So whatever's important to you, there's some really great ways to join Shaklee and use our products and do that with the free membership that we'll talk more about in a few minutes. So let's break these down just a little bit more, and let's talk about our healthy foundation. So, 90% of Americans actually lack key ingredients in their diet, which is pretty crazy. So the foundations regimen you see here on your screen provides you with some nutritional foundation for your body's needs. So, this is great. This is like your basic nutrition 101, I like to call it. It's your vitalizing protein. I start every day with a delicious smoothie with either the vitalizing protein or the Shaklee 180 we'll talk about next, and my vitalizer. I love vitalizer because it's easy, it's convenient, and you know that by taking your vitalizer every day, you're getting 80 bio-optimized nutrients in your diet, including probiotics, some omega-3 healthy fatty acids, and your general multivitamin and multi-mineral, amongst a whole lot more. So this foundation is, in New York, it's less than a cup of coffee a day. So it's a really great way to start your day and make sure you're getting, all that good stuff you really need into your diet. So now healthy solutions. So again, we have some targeted solutions for the most important areas of health that are really designed to help you live a longer and better life. So you can see everything from NutriFuron right there in the middle, which I take every single day to help keep my immune system really up and running and optimal. And then there's some great things to your right, including our cholesterol reduction complex and our blood pressure. I'm sure that you or probably someone in your family and one of your loved ones might have some heart concerns that they might need a little support with. And then there's also our MindWorks, which is one of our newest innovations, which is an incredible product to help really keep your mind and your brain healthy, as well as Vivix, which is our wonderful state-of-the-art anti-aging tonic, which does all sorts of cool stuff at a cellular level as well. And healthy weight, I mentioned Shaklee 180 earlier, and this is really our safe and scientifically formulated weight management program that's designed to help you lose the weight and teach you to keep it off. It's really that simple. You have your Shaklee 180 smoothies every day in conjunction with a healthy diet, and not only are you going to, lose weight, you're going to trim your fat, you're going to lose inches, and you're going to keep it off. I've been using these products every day for almost 7 years now, and I feel so much better in my 30s. I feel like I look better in my 30s than I really ever did in my early 20s, and I really credit a lot of that to the Shaklee 180 product, that's just being part of a healthy lifestyle. And healthy beauty. Our skin is our biggest organ, so we want to make sure that we're not neglecting that as well. So Infusel is our nourishing and clinically proven skin, and also we have hair care products that are infused with natural herbs, essential vitamins, and antioxidants. So it's really a skin nutrition program. And last but certainly not least, our Healthy Home, our Get Clean line of super concentrated cleaning formulas, which are natural, non-toxic, and always work. And they are so concentrated, not only are they good for the environment and green in that way, they'll also keep a lot of green in your pocketbook because they last for quite a long time. So everything from laundry to household cleaning products, you can ensure that you're keeping toxins out of the home as much as you can. So once you've really been able to experience the transformation in your health that Shaklee products can help you create, it's really a simple thing, to want to share them, just like I experienced for myself. And when you do this and you simply share it, your life can be transformed in a really whole new way. It really blew my mind looking back over this whole journey for me. It's incredibly rewarding and, not just financially, though that can be a big part of it. But flexibility is something that I really appreciate with Shaklee because you're able to really fit your business wherever you'd like into your super busy life. I'm going to probably assume most of you listening are already very busy people, and we're always looking for something that we can fit in that can give us a little bit more of what we want and more of a lifestyle bonus, but also gives us flexibility. So it can be a primary pursuit, though, and also the reason that you're so passionate about your life, as it's really turned into for me. But the ability to decide how, where, and when to work, it seems like a luxury, and it can be hard, I'm sure, for some of you to imagine having that much control and balance. But with Shaklee, I can attest to the fact that it can be a reality. So let's just quickly talk a little bit about some of the rewards you can earn. And what you earn depends on you, where you decide you want to be, and the effort you put into getting there. So you can earn some better discounts, extra spending money, car payments, school tuition. You can also build a team for a business that generates real wealth, the kind you can actually pass down to your children and grandchildren. So when you become a distributor, you can actually start to earn discounts on a variety of other bonuses that can really make a difference as far as monthly bills, or pay for some extras, like maybe you want to go to the spa with some girlfriends for a weekend, or you just want to go buy a pair of shoes and not feel guilty about it. That's always important to me. Or maybe it's going to dinner or taking someone out for a concert. So distributor is really the first step in the business, and it's really what you want to do next is to get to the next level, which is director and our first leadership rank. And, you really want to do that as quickly as possible because, as you can see, the average director in Shaklee earns an annual income of about $10,000. And that's generated from a minimum of what we call $2,000 in monthly group purchase volume. So a director who does more than the minimum can actually also earn a fantastic trip for two people to the Shaklee World headquarters, which is in the beautiful San Francisco Bay Area. I've been out there. It's beautiful, and I've had a lot of my team members go out on this trip and have an amazing experience. And then after director, the next step is to really teach others on your team to become directors as well. It's a teaching and training business, and that's really where the greater rewards get started. So you can see here the next rank then is coordinator, and the average Shaklee coordinator earns about $21,000 a year. So by helping two people become business leaders, you can essentially double your income from the director level. You also get to get some of the fun stuff I like to think of at the coordinator level, such as trips to amazing destinations like the Playa del Carmen. I'll be heading there in December with a lot of my friends from Shaklee on one of my 7th Shaklee trip. Maui is something that people are working for right now that's coming up in May, and it's not too late to get going and start working for that trip. And a lot of people, there's actually some people right now in Bali on the Top Achievers trip. They are literally there as we speak. You can also earn a monthly car bonus at coordinator. Just think about if you had someone else to pay your car payments every single month, how much money would that allow you to save? And there's some extra cash rewards on our Fast Track program that can really add up. And at this level, it'll be an additional $4,000. So Fast Track is simply a program that allows you to earn extra bonuses by simply growing faster. Now, an executive coordinator, as you can see here, is a leader who generates a minimum of $20,000 in purchase volume each month in their group, and has helped at least 3 other people become leaders. Now, this is really considered a level where you can actually replace income from a full-time job. As you can see, the average annual income for an executive coordinator is $49,000, a little over that. And this is where you can earn some of those VIP trips like people are in Bali right now. I've had the good fortune to go to Kenya, to go to Paris with Shaklee, some things beyond my wildest imagination. Your car bonus is anywhere between $325 to $375, which can get you a nice car, a nice set of wheels. And at this level, you can also accumulate fast track bonuses of upwards of $19,000. And finally, a master coordinator is considered really the pinnacle of our business, although you can actually go beyond master coordinator and achieve even more at the presidential master coordinator level. But to get to master, you're generating about 100,000 in personal volume, in organizational volume per month, and that purchasing volume. And you've helped at least 16 members become leaders. So really, as you help other people, you get rewarded yourself, which is a beautiful thing. Now, as you can see, this is no joke. The average master coordinator income is a little over $200,000. So that's a really nice income. I'm sure most of you would agree. Again, some amazing trips up for grabs there, additional car bonuses and fast track bonuses upwards of $89,000. But really, you get to determine your own level of success with Shaklee. Each rank advancement provides an amazing opportunity and also increased recognition for your achievements with greater income potential, the car bonuses, the fast track bonuses for people who advance quickly, and there's truly no limit for your income opportunities. But, in closing up here, Shaklee is really more than just a way to earn money. And this is truly some of the intangible things that I think really bear a moment of spending time on. Shaklee is really a diverse group of like-minded people who together we share belief that through small positive steps, if we take them consistently, it really can make a huge difference to the health of people and also our planet. And that's no small task, and I'm really honored to be part of that movement every single day. And when you choose to build a business with us, with Shaklee, you're independent, but you're not alone. You're part of a team with support from mentors, including the person who invited you to listen to this tonight, other team members, and also the Shaklee Home Office. This webinar is a beautiful example of the field of distributors working in conjunction with the Shaklee Home Office to provide, additional support for the field. And you want to look for stability. Shaklee has that. In nearly 60 years of continuous operation, the company's paid out over $7 billion in commissions to distributors without ever missing a month. Pretty important, right, if you're in business. Also, it has $2.2 billion that's been paid out just in the last 10 years. So that represents over 30% of the commissions, paid in its entire 58-year history, which means we are really just getting warmed up here. And over the last 10 years, Shaklee has doubled in size and is rapidly approaching a $1 billion in global sales for the first time in its history. So this is really exciting, and it's really important because there are so many companies out there popping up, and then they disappear from the scene. I've seen so many come and go in just a short amount of time I've been with Shaklee, and I know that Shaklee is not only here to stay, it's actually growing. And ultimately, it's designed by you. If you could imagine the future you want, what would that look like? So go ahead and imagine that and dream a little bit, and then use a simple system that we teach you to help you create it. But however, it will always be about you and your uniquely personal style of helping others that defines it, which I love. I'm able to bring my whole self, my whole skill set to my business and my creativity, and plug into a duplicatable system, but bring my own style to it. So how do you see yourself fitting in? So, where are you, again, versus where you want to be? That question we asked in the beginning. And what did you see in this presentation that piqued your interest? Would you like to look and feel better at every age? I think most people would probably say yes to that. And if so, what product categories intrigue you the most? The foundations, the solutions, the healthy home, weight, or beauty? And also think about how many of these products do you already purchase? We're already going out and buying all these things all the time, so we could just redirect our spending and, support a great company and also make sure that we're getting the best, highest quality products available on the market. What about the life balance we talked about? Do you feel like you have the balance of work and family and leisure time that you'd like to have? My sister, on a personal note, is getting married in about a little under 2 weeks now, which is crazy. 3 weeks, rather. And, I feel really fortunate that I'm able to go home and be home that entire week and, work my business remotely from my hometown of Ohio and also really be there to be a part of this amazing time for my sister. And, I really know that if I had not chosen the route of Shaklee, it probably would not be quite a comfortable situation I'd be in right now. And being able to have that choice and that flexibility and being able to really be present in the time that I have with my family and my loved ones is one of those intangible things that you really can't put a price tag on. So we spoke earlier about the fact that most people who want to join Shaklee find they fit best into these three choices. So using the products and experiencing the way the products help you create and, really transform your health. Sharing and earning, you can share the effect with your community and your network by introducing the products and earning deeper discounts and extra cash and covering the cost of your own products. And then building, increasing your effect and by building a team in a way that works for you and fits your life with the potential for significant long-term financial rewards. So how can you get involved? I know you're all, hopefully, if I did my job well, looking for that final nugget here. So if you want to use the product, you want to join free as a member with the product regimen that's really right for you. And we showed those earlier. There's so many different ways based on your individual needs you can get going. Sharing and earning. You can join as a distributor. The best way to do it is with a gold pack. It's $349. You get a whole bunch of the products we talked about tonight and really your business toolkit to really plug in and get you going right away. And if you're looking to build, your best bet is to join as a distributor with the Gold Plus pack. That's $6.99. It comes with even more comprehensive selection from each of the healthy product categories. So you're literally just getting all the products you're going to want anyway. And again, all those great business tools to really get you up and running. This is really the best value, whether you want to share and earn or build a team. So, in closing, I really want to thank you again for your time this evening. I want to thank Shaklee Corporate for inviting me to share a little bit of my story and obvious enthusiasm with all you guys. And, just really taking the time to learn about Shaklee and to hopefully think about what your Shaklee effect can mean for your life and for the lives of people you care about. So what I really want to do is make a call to action. Pick up the phone after you get off this webinar and call the person who invited you to listen to this, webinar tonight and have a conversation with them about what connected with you most and which way is the best way for you to get started right now. And I hope to see a lot of you at some of the upcoming regionals on the East Coast and at our global conference in Cleveland, which is my birth city. Next August, will be in Cleveland. So if you were on this webinar tonight and you joined because of it, please come find me in Cleveland so I can give you a big hug and welcome you to Shaklee. So sending all of you a good night and a good evening from New York City. This is Jen Morris, and I welcome you to Shaklee, and I can't wait to hear what your Shaklee effect is. Thanks so much, and good night, everybody.